Damned witch, incarnation of demon. To have done so many evil things, hang her to death. He pinch old man's stomach and tell us placing the happenings of calamities and misfortunes all onto a pitiful person. Release that witch, your highness. Another official gets angry and asks, released witch? And the people got confused and tell what is his highness talking about. Is Prince gone nuts? And my bro tells that old man that I am tired, let's make the relling on another day. Listening to his talking, he old man got scared, but he asked our protagonist, but your highness, this is not a joke, Chief Knight Carter Lannis. Now we know the blonde hair knight name. Now we see the blonde hair knight explaining our MC once a witch's identity has been confirmed, they must be killed. If not, what will we do if it attached other witches to come and release her? A knight whose arm is thicker than a person's body is afraid of jailbreak. Then the protagonist tells the knight, wouldn't it be better if a few more witches come and we catch them all in one swipe? I am going back to rest, all of you, disperse. And now we see our blonde hair knight trouble expression, and now scene shifted to our MC Castle border town, South Castle, 4th Prince temporary resident. And we see that blonde hair knight banging on door to open, and our MC lock the door from inside and think about what had happened up until now. Now our MC is panicking and saying, oh my god, what have I actually done? The last time when I talked to that many living people was when it was Chinese New Year. Here my bro is thinking about how you talking to people, and I am thinking he is thinking how to deal with the situation. Could it be that I died from overworking, then transmigrated to this down place afterwards? Forget about it, this is still an addition of life after all, I cannot complain about it. From now onwards, I am Roland. Let's first start from finding out information about that witch. Now we see the inside of Border Town's prison, then we see the blonde hair knight telling our MC, your highness, what are you doing is too dangerous already. Even if she is changed by God's locket of retribution, it doesn't guarantee that you will definitely be safe. My giga chat bro, like I will protect you in all cost, and our MC is thinking my chief knight is actually afraid of little lady. Isn't that too much of a nonsense? And the our knight embarrassed and tell our MC they are the clowns of demons. Now we see in the prison cell women is barely standing, and we see our giga chat knight hiding behind our MC. And we see that little witch looking at our MC, and then are saying, come let me have a look. When my bro see her, bro gets slightly blushes. I think my bro like lollies, we like lollies too, don't we friends? And then suddenly our blonde hair knight in front of our MC and pushes him back, shout don't come near me. And then our MC gets annoyed and says no need to be nervous. And pro asks her what is your name? Then our knight shout from behind, she is a witch who use witchery to kill people at North Slope Mine. She is a monster who cannot even be burned to death by fire. Your highness, you must not talk to that witch, she will definitely bewitch you. And then we see our MC gets angry and tells what happened at North Slope Mine. Can you tell me about what happened in details? And we see our knight sitting behind, and he received bump on his head from our MC. And we see that little what witch said expression, and guys, honestly I forgot what her name is. If you guys know, then please tell me on the comment section. Then our MC asks, what is it? Don't want to talk about it. And she replies, no, I will talk. And she start talking about her past. My father works at the mine, but because of the collapse of the mine, he was trapped. At that time a mine worker wanted to seize the opportunity to steal away the valuables that were on him. And then we see a man shouting, this damned little thief. Now we see that man fighting with the thief, and we see that they beat that man, and says go to hell. And then she shouts, Uncle Ansgar. And change shifted to we see that thief tried to kill her and says, let you all spoil my matters. She shouts no. At that time had power waken, and she burned that man alive. From behind her uncle shout, Anna, this is this your doing, witches? Power of which her uncle says, and wish you her face, and she got shocked. And now scene shifted to we see she helping her uncle to walk, and she says, please, regarding the matter about me being a witch, please don't say it out, I beg you all. After listening to the story that she says, he says, so, from the looks of, the reason you are here because your neighbor reported you. And she says, no, he did not report me. Now she says, did the person who reported her is her father? And from behind that old man spoke to our MC, says, your highness, you see, already confessed, quickly execute her. MC looks at her and speaks, no, the contrary. I want to have a look at the so-called power of witch. Looking at him, she says, what is it? Want to see the power of demon that you all talk about? And do you all know what is cooking on his mind? And he says, I want to have a look. They hang the god's locket of retribution on my neck, thus I am not able to unleash the power of which. She says, do you dare to take of this god's locket of retribution for me? If you are not afraid that your curiosity could get yourself killed, yeah bro, I like to know too. After she says that, bro grab the god's locket and breaks into two. Now she gets shocked. Then my bro says, come show me the Joshi staff, and bro eagerly waits and tells her, begin your performance. Here we go guys, now we see surrounded by fire and it's continuously surrounding her, and the seeing that everyone gets shot but RMC excited. And her power is so much that he has to cover his eyes. And RMC gets little bit scared and say, what is this? And she melted the prison door in coming out of it, and our blonde hair night product RMCMCS, your highness be careful. And my bro got excited and he says this is a power of which, and we guys see the iron bar melting away. From the MC back someone shout, don't come over, this damned witch. Now MC says no wonder Barovman said that fire is unable to burn her to death. So she herself is fire, so how would she be afraid of herself? Has it ended? Come on, says the fire has been extinguished. And we see our bro gets excited and thinks magic actually really exists in this world. Bro, you are in a isekai, how is it not possible that there will be no magic? Well, besides that he fantasies all those machines and things, just how much of a precious resource could she be? Now she says, I have satisfied your curiosity, your highness, so right now you can kill me already, right? She asks our MC. And he throws his coat towards her and says, no Lady Anna, I have decided to hire you. Now scene shifted to we see that says the second law of thermodynamic. Heat can never pass from colder to a warmer body without some other changes. Or it is possible to convert heat from a single source into useful work without causing the effect, in an irreversible or spontaneous changes from one equilibrium state to another, entropy always increase. And we see the chat how it works, and if you guys want to see just for the video and see guys, and let's continue with story. Now MC saying to us this word has broken airway from the above increasing entropy problem. It could make magic out of nothing. This is much more impressive than the theorized innovation of a perpetual motion machine. And then we see that old man gets angry and say, what did you say, your highness? And then all men shout, your highness, you actually want to hire which she could make all of us suffer calamity just as easy as blowing of dust. MC says, is there any problem with this? And then all man says, this action of yours is basically publicly announcing that you are going against the Holy Church. We all be watched attentively by the which corporation, association, and they will annihilate us all in one go. And then MC says, Barovmans, immediately go and get me a copy of employment contract. What employment contract? And then MC says, yes, my government affairs assistant, don't tell me that you don't know about this. I want to formally establish an employment relationship with Lady Anna, and also instruct someone to arrange Lady Anna's residence, and which is in shifted to Bottle Down Castle Government Office. MC sitting on a chair and talking to old man, have you all settled well everything that I instructed you all to do? According to your instructions, the witch has already been hanged to at the public square during afternoon. Your highness, you actually saved a witch. The risk of this is too big already, and he thinks his highness is already causing too much of a trouble already. Then MC says in calm voice, don't doubt my decision, Barovmans. From my point of view, witches are not any demons, ghosts or monsters. Then the old man tried to conveyance our MC, but MC says to the old man taking his name, do you feel that? Then MC asks, his border town is a good place. Then the old man say it is not really a good place to MC says it is a very terrible place, all right. And he says, without my second brother's fortune and without third sister's military strength, what do you think is the probability of Ask winning over them? He asked the old man, and the old man got speechless. And guys, if you wonder how many sister and brother he has, it was cover on first part, so you can check it out. And then MC slaps his hand on a table and says it is practically close to zero. So therefore I can only change to another kind of method. And then we see old man twinkle on his eyes, and then MC says, that's right old man, where is Lady Anna? Bring her to come meet me. And which see the same scene shifted to a bathhouse where servant are cleaning her and a little bit friend, service for you guys. And which we see shifted to her a man bring her work clothes and says his highness wants to see you change into your work attire. And she says to that man, I actually have to wear this kind of clothes. And then we see the people walking on road and telling Lady Anna, Prince Roland awaits you, please walk this way. And we get to see the full view of from the back. I don't know, in mangas always will be full view from the back, and we all like this kind of view. And then we see our MC standing in front of a small house, I think it's a workshop, and thinking all the day's wooden shack was built at the last minute for Anna to practice at. It seems quite decent. And the blonde-haired knight comes and tell our MC, Your Highness, Lady Anna has arrived. And who is she has arrived, and who is she in front of whole view? And that we see they both are standing face to face, and my bro thinks it suits you well. My decision has indeed correct. Workers' attires are too stiff, and magician drops are too cumbersome. Only the maid's attires that has been altered is the most suitable for witches. And then MC asks Anna, how is it? Is the clothing fitting for you? And we see she claps her hand and asks, Your Highness, why did you take in a person like me? And she says, I am a witch who has corrupted and evil blood flowing within her body, aren't you afraid? And we see a little bit of flashback that people are shouting at her. And we see she making a sad face, and my bro MC says, I am not afraid. And then she looks at him with big eyes, and my MC tells, I believe that the thinking of the power of which originating from demons is but the prejudice of humans. The reason people fear is because they simply do not understand this kind of power, and furthermore, they don't understand you. And then she extends his hand and says, I don't believe in whatever power of demon, I only know that this power belongs to you yourself. And then we see extend her hand, and our MC says, and I will assist you by helping you to control and use this power. Then we see guys, she looks tired and sweat running down her cheeks. Then MC Oxar, Anna, can you still continue? And then he thinks it seems like the petties of controlling fire is not an easy, I imagine. And we see Anna's around fire surrounding her due to her firepower not controlled properly, and we see her cloth gets burned and she shout, ah, my clothes got burned again. And looking at her, MC blushes and look away, and he thinks it is fortunate that I let Tyre prepared this many spare clothes. They are finally able to put to good use. Foreigner to insist on not wearing the maid attire while practicing, it seems like it was a very wise decision. If not, the maids would have all been burnt. And then we hear old man boys reporting to Your Highness, Barofmans has something urgent to report to you. And then we see the old man gasping for air and says, Your Highness, so you are here. And then we see the blonde-haired knight shout, the petroleum squad reported that they discovered traces of demonic beasts. The month of the demon will be coming early this year. I think, guys, the month of demon is when the demonic beast will attack the border town, but our MC is a gigachad, so he got utterly confused and thinks, what are they talking about? And that's a wrap, folks. If you enjoyed this journey through the manga world, show some love. Give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you're the first to know when the next recap drops. Now, here's a little secret. I'm just starting out, and every single subscriber counts. Currently, my subscriber count is at 0. Subscribing to my channel would mean the world to me. It's the fuel that fires up my passion to create even longer, funnier, and more beautiful manga recaps, no matter the challenges. So, please, support me, and let's build this manga community together.